August 28th, 1963 was the day when American history was turned on its head by one speech by one man, Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King was a civil rights leader, he was an evangelist. He was rooting and talking for the emancipation of the Negroes in America in those years. He was talking for their life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Martin Luther King used to say that he was fighting for social equality, riches of freedom, and the security of justice, which the blacks and the Negroes never had. August 28th, 1963, Martin Luther King was to give a big speech in front of hundreds of thousands of people in Washington, D.C. And he was to give a scripted speech written by Clarence Jones. The speech was written and handed over to the press the evening before, on the 27th of August. Throughout the night, Martin Luther King was scribbling and he was very nervous about this speech because it was the biggest speech of his career. And in the morning of the speech, again he was scribbling, wondering what he's going to talk and how he's going to talk. The speech started. Martin Luther King was an excellent speaker and he was talking from the scripted speech written by Clarence Jones. And he was talking about the emancipation of the Negroes, as I had said. But it was a scripted speech. 11 minutes into the speech, Mahela Jackson, who was a great friend of Martin Luther King, spoke up and said, "Talk to them about your dream." Martin Luther King pushed aside his papers that he was speaking from. Clarence Jones saw that and turned around and told people, now he's going to take them to church. Martin Luther King said, "I have a dream that this nation will rise and live up to its creed. I have a dream that my 4 children will one day be playing with the white kids, that the white kids will be playing with the black children. I have a dream." These 4 words, "I have a dream," was not part of the script, but it is these 4 words, "I have a dream," which changed American history. Just 4 words. That speech continued for another 5 minutes. From 11 minutes to 16 odd minutes, it continued. And Martin Luther King got a rousing ovation. This speech is now considered amongst the finest speeches in American history. It is also considered by many to be one of the finest speeches ever made today. And the result that happened, the blacks got the emancipation. They're now called blacks and not Negroes. They've got a sense of equality which they never had before. They've got the social equality. They've got the freedom of riches from freedom rather. They've got their security of justice. Yes, a lot more needs to be done. What is the lesson from this? The lesson is that listen to everyone, but find your own voice. Ted Grant said that it is those people who fail the most who are likely to find success and a solution because they try the most. You must keep trying, and then you'll find something. Steve Jobs said the same thing many, many years ago. It is those people who think they can change the world who often do. Because if you fail to try, you're finished. I'm drawing a parallel here with the Indian farmers. The Indian farmers have been fighting almost for 11 months for what they believe is theirs. We are a democracy for the people, by the people, of the people. So if the laws are for the people, they should be consulted. You just can't make laws and thrust them down people who do not want them. The farmers and the rural community constitute more than 50% of the population of India. That's more than 700 million people. You cannot thrust laws down 700 million people's throats if they don't want them. For the people. And what are the farmers doing? They're just agitating. It is not a question of motivating their brethren and the farmers on the street to come and join our cause. No, it is a question of why. The farmers are asking the other farmers to evaluate why. Get this into your head. Why? Why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you not agitating? Why are you not rising up as a nation and going to fight for your creed? As Martin Luther King said, you must do that, because once you get this idea, you're emboldened with the question why, you will rise up and you will fight. Mahatma Gandhi did the same thing. This non-violent movement, the British thought it was a joke, that nothing would happen, and they kept pushing. But Mahatma Gandhi, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, stood his ground, and India attained freedom. If you ask yourself the question why, you will get there. Another message is for the entrepreneurs, for the people who are doing startups. You must find the passion. You must believe in what you're doing. Because when you're going to someone for money, the first thing the person is going to think is, do you actually believe in what you're doing? Do you actually believe that you can find a solution in this that will carry the day? If you can convey your passion to the people investing in your company, they will invest. But if they feel that you are kamsi kamsa, you're still going to have a 9 to 5 job, and in the evening between 5 and midnight you will work in a company, no, you've lost it all. You must have a passion, you must show it. And that passion, whether it is in interpersonal relationships or in your professional relationship, will carry the day. I have a dream that I will do this. I have a dream that we will succeed. If you can convey that to everyone, you will succeed. I have a dream. Go for it.